Exciting. Yeah, comments are turned off. Well, the live chat is, so people comment, we're ignoring.
If you haven't checked in yet, please check in. QR codes on the screen. Thank you.
I don't check in. Yeah. Okay, we're dropping calls now, so. No, I'm gonna get off. We're gonna whip it. Jackson, we're also gonna want.
All right. Hey everyone. How's everyone doing? Good. Okay. If you haven't checked in yet, please check in. You got 10 seconds to scan it. 9, 8. Okay. Everyone got it now? Good. Okay. So I'm officially calling this meeting to order. We'll start with approval of the minutes from last week. Are there any corrections to the minutes from last week? Seeing no corrections, the minutes are approved. Is there any new business for this week? Okay, no new business. So we'll move into executive report, starting with Adam.
Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. First thing I want to say a big congrats to Vivian, who had a very successful show. In fact, I was having some meetings with members of the cabinet today, and Dr. Wente put on her good news of the day part of the cabinet agenda how wonderful PLC was, which is a big deal. So that's a really good thing for student government and for Vivian. So I wanted to acknowledge that. I met with Vice President Rue today, and so I know we talked previously about there being a upcoming info session. It will be on prevention, support, and accountability for sexual misconduct. And the info session is going to be over Zoom. There were some concerns that students who have not been survivors would feel comfortable coming in person but would want to engage, and so Zoom gives them the privacy of their room. That was the decision the university made. We are not official sponsors of it, but I encourage people to go and to pass this along if it's something that you're passionate about. It will be on Tuesday, the 5th, which is a week from today, and it will be from 5:30 to 6:30, so you can go before Senate. Just some more information. The Ashley Hala, Emily Palmieri, and Aisha Cassius will be on the panel. Kimmy Chavez will be doing an introduction. She's the assistant or the vice provost or something. And then Stephanie Carter will be moderating. I'm also going to be giving like opening remarks, so just know that. The link will be posted, and I'll make sure everyone has access. And then just kind of an update for things that people who were in student government in the past might remember. There was a working group that was assessing the bias reporting system and its effectiveness and doing kind of an overhaul. It was ongoing over past years. And now they're finally kind of in the implementation planning phase. So that was presented to the president's cabinet today. They're going back and kind of taking the feedback from the cabinet. So we should be seeing more on that in the coming weeks, but I just wanted you guys to know that's happening. And then also just a small note, we will be having a meeting in the student government main office space tomorrow that's private in nature. So please just don't try to come to the office 3 to 4:30. We can't lock the door. There will be a reminder on the door if you do show up. But I just wanted to flag that because I know not everyone checks the group. So that's all for me.
Any questions for Allie? Okay, thank you, Allie. And now for my report. So again, shout out to Vivian. PLC was awesome, and thank you to everyone in cabinet who showed up and engaged all weekend. It was a great time. I know I learned a lot. Those going did too. As a reminder to you new people, freshmen and appointees, committee attendance is mandatory this week. If for some reason you don't know when your committee's meeting, you should reach out to your co-chairs. You were all notified last week of what committee you're on. So co-chairs too, please make sure you're keeping attendance for your new people. This week I'll be following up with administrators from PLC, try to invite them to Senate to come speak at some point. So more to come in the next couple weeks about that. And just another note about new people on committees. If you're having an issue with your committee meeting time, you can't make it, something else came up or whatever, reach out to me and we can try to figure out a workaround for that. And as always, if you're interested in writing legislation, no matter what it's about, please reach out to me. We can talk about it, talk about next steps and that kind of thing. And then just for projects in general, that too. I'm always a good contact for that kind of thing. Office hours Monday, Friday, 11 to 12 in the office. Feel free to stop by. It doesn't have to be about actual real things or whatever. And yeah, any questions for me? Okay, Brooke.
SBAC is good, everyone. If you want to join, applications are still accepting. The people that are on here, I think we're having a great time. So if you have any questions, let me know. Also, let me know if you need money or if you want something funded for us to work on.
Any questions for Brooke? And yes, they asked it. Okay, Kate.
Hi everyone, just a few reminders for this week. If you participated in SG socials this week, only a couple people have emailed me so far to let me know that you did that. I know like 12 people signed up. So please fill out the extracurricular form if you ended up doing an SG social, and only then will I be able to like count it because otherwise I won't know. So please do that. And the new SG social sign up is coming on Thursday, and I'm going to try to make that like a consistent weekly thing where SG socials will come out every Thursday. In terms of upcoming extracurricular events, the Major Minor Fair is tomorrow, and there will also be food trucks on Monday. So both of those are extracurriculars. Please sign up. The sign up for food trucks will be coming out soon. And also co-chairs, if you have an event you want to be an extracurricular, please let me know a few days beforehand, and I'll be able to make the sign up for that and let everybody know that it's an extracurricular. Just let me know in advance. And a few more general reminders. Please be filling out the excused absence form within 24 hours of an absence. Otherwise, I will not be able to count you as excused and you will be labeled as unexcused. I've been really lenient with this so far this year, but it's just becoming really difficult to do. So I'm gonna have to be less lenient with it in the future. So please just be filling out the forms. That also goes for recurring absences. There's a separate form for that. I know that some people have not been able to find the forms, so I'll be sending out everything within minutes tonight. So if you need access to one of those forms, they will be in the minutes tonight. And co-chairs, please just be keeping up with committee attendance. It's on the midterm report, which is in like the general section of the overall SG drive. You should all have access to it, and if you can't find it, let me know. And please just be keeping up with that and adding your new members and everything like that. And finally, again, just a shout out to Vivian. I know how hard you worked on PLC, and it was really cool to see it all come together.
Any questions for Kate? All right. Vivian?
Hi everyone. This week I really just wanted to say thank you all for a wonderful PLC. We've gotten a lot of really good feedback from students who came and from admin about it, which is really awesome. And thank you, Cabinet, for coming. And thank you to the rest of exec for helping me set up and take down both days. And yeah, that's all.
Any questions for Vivian? Okay, and our lovely advisor, Sean McNeil.
Thank you, Brandon. So kudos to Vivian, SG exec, and all those who work to make President's Leadership Conference a success. I appreciate you all being available on the ready when we asked for help. So that was a huge plus. Special thanks to Candace for all of her hard work behind the scenes to make sure that PLC went off without a hitch. We have an assessment forthcoming, maybe by the end of this week, I think, to just get your feedback and your thoughts about it. And then for the co-chairs for the committees listed, please use that link. So Kate, if you will make sure that's in the minutes, to schedule your monthly meeting with Candace. And then For the other co-chairs, if we haven't already met, go ahead and schedule your monthly meeting with me. All right, thanks.
If you're yet to schedule your meeting with Candace/Shauna, please also include me on that, because we also need to meet once a month. Thank you. Any questions for Shauna? All right, committee report starting with academic.
Okay, so this is the last time you're gonna hear me talk about this, but major minor fair is tomorrow. So if you haven't already signed up to help volunteer, that would be much appreciated. And we are also having more meetings with PR and Jean Ann from class to work on the Academic Resource Awareness Week, which is gonna be November 1st through 5th.
And then we had our first DSAT meeting last week, which is the Dean Student Advisory Panel with Dean Gillespie and other students, and we talked about masking policies in buildings. It's obviously still, we have the mask mandate indoors. 98% of the student body and faculty are vaccinated, and in about a month, we'll have 100% vaccination rates among faculty, which is great. We also discussed the COVID dashboard and how that's being updated 5 times a day, so they're making sure to give us the best information and be as most transparent as they can. And then we also discussed office hours and how most professors are either doing online or doing kind of a combo between, or most professors are doing in person or a combo of online and in person for student needs, and just discussed how in general students are adjusting to being in person. If you have any questions, just email either.
Any questions for academic?
Yeah, did they give any timeline on when they'll end the mask mandate?
Yeah, I think they're just gonna go along with whatever Winston-Salem is doing, and so it looks like we'll be sticking with that for a while.
Ally?
I talked to Vice President Wu today, and she said they're hopeful to keep reassessing, but they're going, whatever happens when the weather changes and the Delta variant is still there. So, it's ongoing, but they're talking about it.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you both. And campus life.
Hey friends, shout out again to Vivian for Great PLC. Today I met with Steph Trilling of the Women's Center for the Campus Climate Survey and discussed the process moving forward with the co-sponsorship that we're going to do with SG. Food trucks, sorry, surprise, surprise, talking about food trucks again. Next Monday from 5 to 7, it's going to come out of the extracurricular. The food trucks that are coming are still TBD. Tomorrow I have a meeting with Dr. Rue for the first Campus Life Advisory Committee. And, last chance to join the Menstrual Product Distribution Advisory Committee through the Women's Center. Just email me if you want to join. This should be pretty cool. So, that's everything.
Any questions for Jackson? All right, thank you, Jackson. Diversity and inclusion.
The only thing we have is our update with Dr. B's right after fall breaks. If you have any questions, please let us know as soon as possible.
Also, I forgot to put it on the board, but Dr. B is giving a talk tomorrow at 5:15 in Royville Auditorium in Farrell Hall. It's going to be about the principles of renaming and naming buildings on campus. If anybody's interested in that, seeing what the university is thinking about.
Is that 5:15?
Yes.
Any questions for DNI? All right, thank you. Yes, Gary.
Not much to report. We are working on our code of conduct and honor code document to kind of help make honor code and code of conduct processes and policies more transparent to students in an attempt to kind of, maybe prevent students from breaking the code of conduct or honor code if they know more explicitly what those policies are.
Any questions for Sherry? Okay, thank you, Sydney. Fiscal planning.
Hey all, so last call for the Downey Commission, which is basically a group that will meet once a month at North Pitt, try new foods, meet the chefs. If you're interested, just text me. The campus safety walk is hopefully after fall break. They gave us a date, but we're working to adjust that. For everyone who asked about cream cheese, they're going to try to put some more in rotation. Hopefully blueberry, chive and onion, etc. For everyone who says they have a Wi-Fi issue, please fill out a ticket. I love getting texts about it, but I'm not iOS. And then shout out to Vivian for a great PLC.
Questions, physical planning? Or anyone passionate about cream cheese? Drew, what kind of cream cheese won your poll?
Cinnamon sugar, yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Good one. All right, anyway, any other questions for physical planning? All right. PR? Oh. That's another.
Alright, again, thank you for PLC, Vivian, that was awesome, got a lot of good pictures, as you can see. There's a video of Tim dancing that might be coming in a little bit, if I get some permission. Headshots, thanks for everyone who showed up, we're gonna host another, like, couple minutes, before Senate next Tuesday as well, if you can make it. So I'll send something about that later this week. Yeah, text me. Yeah, just let me know. Look forward to seeing all of your beautiful faces up on the website.
We also might be texting y'all about a time to do like committee photos, because those were not even done last year just because of COVID and everything, but just look out for that. We'll let you know eventually. And so major and minor affairs tomorrow, we're gonna be like reposting something in the morning, just like the graphic we put up last week, so repost that please. As Academic mentioned, we're working with them on Academic Resources Awareness Week preparation. If anyone has ideas for like slogans for that, last year was let's get these facts right, I believe. So we're looking for a good slogan for that. And then also, I've heard some rumblings of people wanting some SG merch. There has been a request from Drew of stickers of Braden, but if that's a popular request, I could look into that as well. I'm gonna send out a poll in the group meet after Senate of just like 3 different merch options, so like a t-shirt, a long sleeve, or a crew neck, and you can vote on the one you'd be the most interested in, or there'll be an option that you don't want merch at all, and if we get enough requests for it, I'll look into collaborating with Fresh Prints for merch.
So last year we did do the t-shirts and we designed them, and Melissa spent so much time working on them, and you guys didn't have enough people to say yes.
Yeah, so don't say yes if you're not serious about buying the merch.
We appreciate that.
Any questions for PR? No questions? Okay, get off this load. Soft.
Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Don't worry, I'm not crazy enough to drink coffee at 7:20. This is whiskey. So, Amber is unfortunately not able to make it tonight. Last week I made the mistake of saying she had eloped, which in my mind was a post-engagement activity. That's actually a post-marriage activity. She did not get married, she did get engaged. So make that very clear. It's not a shotgun wedding. This is a well-planned sort of thing. And then she's gone this week as well. I think she's still out of town. So, anyway, not eloping though. She's just out of town. So this past meeting, we went through our mission and specific guidelines for our new members. Really got those guys up to speed. It was kind of a grueling meeting, but they held on. Really proud of them. We also began reviewing the charters that have come through, so rather those applications for charter. So gotten some really good insights into that. Really looking forward to that. If you know someone who is on the list, they have met with Shauna and Aaron about that, please tell them to get their application in. We only have 1 more week left for that. We'll be following up with those people, but so far we've only gotten 3, and I'm happy to reject charter 3 organizations, but like obviously we prefer a larger slate to do so out of the groups that we have. So if you know anyone who's on back order for that, let them know. I'll also be reaching out. And yeah, that's it.
Any questions for SOC? All right, thank you. Okay, now any Senate reports? All right, constituent concerns, cream cheese issues.
A lot of people are coming up to me and saying that teachers have attendance policies that don't account for people being sick. So they take points off excused or not excused. That means a lot of people are going to class sick and then spreading whatever's going around, whether it be COVID or 9 other different things. So if we could maybe remind teachers that they can't do that.
Academic deal on anything.
No, but we can.
Sounds good. Any other constituent concerns?
I don't know if this is still the case, but I came in Saturday evening after parking my car in the lot, and the gate off of Polo Road to get onto campus next to Polo Residence Hall is still not correctly locking after like a certain time. So I don't know if that locks later in the evening or what, but it's open 24/7 now. And I don't know if that's supposed to be the case, but a lot of kids were concerned that it's not like scan in, scan out.
The foot gate, right?
The what?
Like the one that you go through on foot, right? Not the.
Yes, the one that you mentioned.
So the latch was broken, and then they fixed it, and I lived in Polo, so I think it broke again. But we'll get that addressed tonight.
Other constituent concerns? Okay, any announcements? Laura?
I have a great one. Sex Week is happening October 11th to the 14th. It has been in planning for a year and a half. Please, please, please come. There's a lot of great stuff. You can get a free t-shirt, a free sticker, free sex supplies, etc., so on and so forth. So please show up for any of the events all week. Thank you.
Any other announcements? All right, have a great week, everyone.
Do we have a motion to adjourn?